Hey guys, it's Doug with Liberty Disaster Relief. I'm doing a quick video. This is actually gonna span over about 3 days. I wanted to show you, this is a new Ford van. It's not new, it's a 1993 club wagon, 8-passenger, like one owner van that a gentleman heard to buy for us and donated to the ministry. And just this last week, so God's been really faithful. We've been needing an extra van. Over there's the Dodge van and the old white Ford van that the 15-passenger, they're all loaded down today. We just picked up a load of scrap metal and other stuff, and we're going to the cave. I'm going to show you kind of how the cave is looking and how full it is, and we're going to process some metals, and then on Monday we're going to do a metal run and take the scrap to the scrap yard, and I'm going to shoot all of that and link it all together and kind of show you what we're doing and stuff. So anyway, praise God, thank you, pray for the brother that donated the van, and God would bless him, and we certainly are. And more updates later. Bye. Hey guys, this is Doug with Fellowship of the Martyrs, Liberty Disaster Relief. I'm over here at the scrap yard. Today's the 14th of August, and we're out here at the scrap yard. This is something we do every week, and it's getting bigger and bigger part of what we do. There's the big truck, our big U-Haul, which is going to have lettering soon. We got a lady who's going to donate some lettering on it. We might paint the orange blue or something. And okay, I'll be right back. Okay, here we are again. This is the scrap yard. There's the big up there. We got Rusty.
Throw it about 20 seconds that way. Come on, Bill.
We got Jonathan from Canada, Peter, and then guys in the truck. There's Bill and Jerry, who just got here from Iowa, and Cindy's around the corner there somewhere. This is our big load. I don't know if you can see, but we got an almost full truck of scrap, and this is all household goods that were damaged or were donated. They're not good for anything. We try to rescue what we can. We've already done the non-ferrous, which is copper, brass, aluminum. It was about $209 of that stuff, which was a really good day for us so far. That's a bathtub, cast iron bathtub somebody donated. Nope, that's definitely steel. Kind of dangerous cast iron is there. Okay, so I'm going to go over in the shade, let them do that. This is, I'm excited about what God's been doing with us. The gospel, the heart of the gospel is to take something that was meant for an incinerator and dust it off and give it a new life. And God is the God of recycling and taking some of us who had no purpose or use and by all rights should have just got shredded, and cleaning us off and using us again. So whether it's saving the food from the grocery stores or recycling the metal, the paper, the plastic, the mattresses, all the stuff we do, it's all part of the gospel and doing the gospel. So this has started to generate enough to pay for our warehouse at the cave, which I'm going to show you when we get back there. Today we've got to go get set up with some more thrift stores who are giving us all the things that they throw away that were going in a landfill that we're rescuing and recycling or reselling or whatever. Right now, we want to get a thrift store location where we can have a free store, where people can come in and have prayer, where we can combine the food pantry with it, and we believe that the stuff that's being donated will fund all of that and help take the load off some of the houses and stuff, and help us to be able to expand what we've been doing. We've got a location sort of picked out for the thrift store. It's just going to require some initial investment to cover the the deposits and the first rent for a month or so to get that going. The thrift store location we've been looking at is in Liberty. It's in an industrial park. It's $1,250 a month, but we believe that this will pretty quickly start paying for itself when we have an outlet for all the stuff in the cave that I'm going to show you later. So if the Lord moves on your heart to participate with us and helping that get started, that's something that would be a real blessing. It's about $10,000 a month to do what we do right now, and as things continue to expand, it just gets bigger and bigger. We've bought 4 shipping containers, and we're using those so that these thrift stores can store everything in them until we can get there with a big truck once or twice a week. It may have to be 3 or 4 times a week if they keep giving us lots and lots of stuff. And we've doubled the square footage in the cave. I'm going to show you that when we get back. And God's really doing some amazing things. It's been so busy, it's been really difficult for me to get a video made. But I'm excited and excited to show you guys what all the good stuff God's doing. We had some exciting deliverance a couple nights ago with Bill, and hopefully we'll get his testimony of what happened with him. And we've got people here, two different people from 2 different parts of Canada. We got a guy from Iowa, we got a guy from Ohio, all here visiting at the same time. And as we're consolidating some of the townhouses and some folks that have been a part of our transitional housing are getting their own apartments and getting settled, it's really some good stuff happening. So anyway, I don't want it to be too long. I'm going to shoot some more video here. The scrapyard, this section here is mostly, those are mostly cars up there. But then all of this is household goods. This was an office supply truck, an office furniture company that just dropped all of these. And I don't think there's anything wrong with any of them. Hey guys, Doug again. Okay, we're here at the yard. We already dropped all of our non-ferrous over there. We're coming up here to the scale. We're gonna hold our thing out the window with our number. He's gonna slowly get up on the scale. And then they'll give us a total for what the truck weighed. We already got the totals for the copper and the brass and everything else. Like I said, it added up really good today. It was about $209 for that stuff. We got extra help today because we're gonna go get the other thrift stores set up and stuff. So he's gonna stop and he's gonna hold that out the window. And the lady behind the glass is gonna record whatever. We are 12,520 unloaded. So normally the truck's about 12,000 pounds by itself, and then we got 3 people in here. There's everybody, and we're gonna pull up in between those 2 if you can make it without hurting anything. And there you go, hug the van. Just hug the van, you'll be alright. Alright, I'm going to go in and get paid, and they're going to put it in park. Don't turn it off. Oh, sorry. Yeah, well, we just had to, there you go. Alright, as long as it'll... Hey guys, this is Doug again, Fellowship of the Martyrs, Liberty Disaster Relief. We're in the cave. All of this area right along here is where we normally would been keeping all the scrap metal. Okay, we got about 6 or 7 Gaylords. They call these big cardboard boxes. We got pallets on wheels so we can wheel them around. We toss all the scrap metal in there. That's what was getting thrown out of the truck today. It was all full, all the way out to here. All of this area was loaded full. Over here, we've still got some of the pantry, but we're looking for a new location for that, like I mentioned before. If you saw the last video of the cave, it was fairly empty, but now we're pretty loaded up. Everything you see in here was donated, with the exception of that little wire stripper that I paid for. I can't think what in here we bought. Whenever we needed a tool, it showed up. Whenever we needed an extension cord, somebody donated one. Ladder, whatever. Actually, I did buy a ladder. Anyway, so, but we got like 6 ladders. In here, we built this wall out of the pallet racks. I think I showed you on the other video, and these doors that can kind of separate some of the area. Back here, we've got long-term stuff, our sound equipment for the events in the park, our big lighting poles that were donated by TikTok Ministries, and this is a little hover-around wheelchair we need to try and sell, and a portable dishwasher back there, and all kinds of storage of stuff up here. This is all household goods and tools, painting supplies, compressors, glass from ceiling fans, and just all kinds of stuff, all kinds of heaters, electric heaters and fans, and all kinds of meat grinders and food processors that we'll hold on to for emergencies. This is all farm implements and tools and hoes and shovels and all kinds of stuff up there that we're going to need when we get the farm. And more shelving back here. Over here is a whole bunch of styrofoam coolers that we get from the UPS store that we're going to make into a walk-in cooler at some point. I'll show you about that when the time comes. Generator, compressors, and more stuff back there. We've got all of our stuff to do big food feeding things. We're starting to plan for what we're going to do for Thanksgiving here pretty soon. Here in the rest of the cave, we've got a station here where God's provided a very sweet young man, Zach, who is good with computers, and he can test everything and see what works and what doesn't. He's got a power strip there on the desk to test things out, and then we scrap whatever we can, save motherboards, scrap cases, all of that kind of stuff. So back here we've got all kinds of beds. I've probably got 15 king-size mattresses back here right now that, look at that big old stack. That's like the Princess and the Pea right there. And we got twins up here and there, and boxes and boxes and boxes of donated stuff. We've got all kinds of kid stuff and strollers and mirrors. That's all mirrors for vanities out of some commercial installation, and those are all strollers, and I've probably got 20 golf bags. This is all lamps here. We've got all kinds of appliances and cookers and roasters and George Foreman this and bread makers, and some of it gets scrapped and some of it gets held on to. This is a nice little organizer thing. Pretty much could outfit. This is a ballet stretchy exercise thing we need to sell on eBay. We've got dolls, all kinds of toys. We've got tons and tons of different stuff. So we've got plenty of inventory for a thrift store. We've got printers, we've got computers, we got monitors, CD cases, we got furniture, lots and lots of stuff here that has accumulated and is going to start accumulating faster now that we got a lot more donations coming in. Microwaves, more bread makers, lots of dishes and plates and rewinders. We've got a couple of desks. We've got a bunch of sewing machines and wheelchairs. That's a section there. These are fridges and freezers and coolers and big stack of box springs. We got quilts and a basketball goal thing that was donated, and back up there we've got all kinds of paper goods. So I know Hezekiah showed the ambassadors from Babylon all his riches and got in big trouble for it, but I want you guys to see how God has poured out. We got a couple pallets full of Propel that was at its date. How does flavored water go bad? I mean, really. But it's got a sell-by date. The stores won't sell it, so they give it to us. We got at least 3 air hockey tables. We got bicycles. We got shelves. We got all kinds of stuff. This pile in the middle, all kinds of different furniture and stereos and cabinets. And this is pretty cool. We got this. I got to put it on eBay. I've never seen one before. Let's see in the comments if anybody can tell me what that is. Okay. I know what it is. I'm just asking if you know what it is. we've got this is pretty cool. This is a countertop dishwasher for like an apartment or something. Microwaves, that's a portable air conditioner. This is another station back here where Ransom works. He's in his 60s and 70s, I forget, and very sweet, and he takes apart all the aluminum and crutches, and he just works back here, even scavenging a little piece of aluminum like that, and copper. And today at the scrapyard we did about $442 of scrap, and that was without taking some stuff like this that we could have took that I forgot all about. Those are Christmas lights. We got lots and lots of boxes of Christmas lights. So anyway, I want to let everybody know how much we appreciate the prayers and the support and the encouragement. We've got folks that regularly send in $10 or $15 a month or $100 or whatever, and it's a real blessing to us. It makes a huge difference, and the work of God here in Liberty is moving forward. This may seem, I don't know, focused on the things of the natural, but I know that the heart of the gospel is to take what was meant for a trash heap and rescue it and use it for something good. And we're doing the gospel all the way from recycling the things in our lives, the paper goods, to helping people get freed and delivered and saved and rescued from the fires of the incinerator, the lake of incineration, and to the food coming from the grocery stores. All of it is part of holistically living out the gospel. And we're excited about some of the things that are coming. As you can see from just this amount of stuff, this is an accumulation from about 3 months. Up there on top, we got all kinds of folding chairs, and if a young congregation or somebody starting up needed 50 or 100 chairs, we could do that, no problem. Just here you go. We got display cases, we got shelving, we got all kinds of stuff in here. So I know that we can outfit a thrift store real fast, and I know that it will not just be a place where we can sell stuff to make money. That's not the goal. That's really not. Part of the goal is to be good stewards of what we have and get it to the people that need it. We want to sell things way below anybody else out there. We want to practically give it away to folks. We had a free store before, and the goal was to just have a jar on the counter, and God bless you, you can have it. If you want to give a nickel, give a nickel. And they gave nickels, and the rent was high, and the people running it at the time weren't everything we'd hoped for, and we decided to regroup and stop that and start over. So we did the free store at the Garrison for a while, but part of it is being a good steward with everything that we have, and not teaching people charity, but teaching people to give something. If they want to trade, take some clothes for the kids and bring in a weed eater. It's fine. If barter is important, and we need to understand and learn that and get good at it as opposed to charity. Because anyway, there's a time for just showering extravagantly on somebody, and I want whoever's working the thrift store to be able to have the authority to say, honey, it's free. Just take it. God bless you. Do you want to pray? And I want to have an area that is free stuff where you can just, if you need it, take it. We've got, 20 gas cans. just take it. You need crutches. You need a wheelchair. Just take it. But a big screen TV, yeah, you can pay for that. That's a want, not a need. Anyway, so I know that it's been a while since I made a video. I'm hoping to get some time freed up so we can do some more here real soon. And there's a lot of stuff that's on my heart that I want to explain and more detail and answer questions that people have been sending me. So I'm hoping to get that done here pretty soon as well. So hope you'll bear with me, and don't stop praying for us. Don't stop encouraging us. We need all of it that we can get. And there's a lot of good things happening here, and I look forward to having you come visit if the Lord should lead to Liberty, Missouri, just outside of Kansas City.
We had a brother last week that called and said, I'm at the bus station. We went there and he wasn't there. And I said, what do you see near the bus station? He said, well, it's right next to Union Station. I said, no, you're not in Kansas City. Where are you? He said, oh, I'm in St. Louis. I thought you were in St. Louis. No, we're in Kansas City. So if you're making travel plans, don't go to St. Louis. Anyway, that's all for now. God bless you. Thank you for praying us. Thank you for the folks that supported us. There's some particular folks. If I started listing names, I'd leave somebody out and their feelings would be hurt, and I don't want to do that. But you know who you are, and you've been a real blessing to us, and we thank you so much. And pray for you often, and pray that the Lord would replace everything that you sacrificed on our behalf abundantly. Thanks very much. More later. This is Doug with Fellowship of the Martyrs. God bless you in the name of Jesus. Amen.